Hello, welcome back. We searched for sites and didn't find any this turn, unfortunately. And then Katiz did move into us in Grainport, so good to have a battle. Here's our big army. Are you the cripple guy? Why are you... What are you doing? Why are you facing this way? Get back in line. These guys are on attack rear. This is the two big lines of giants. No idea what this dude's doing. Got some mages, some archers, lots of bodyguards. Good stuff. Over here, we got some long dead horses. Some chariots that probably don't do much to us, since they are not big enough to trample us. Bunch of jaguar tribe slingers. Some falchineers, some elite warriors, heavy infantry, and a bunch of assorted long dead. Presumably from reanimation. Notably absent, not really many mages. We got this guy. I think that's it, right? These two dudes. So, not a lot of mage force, which is good for us. We're just about outside of the heat auras, thankfully, with our archers. Pretty perfectly positioned. There's a lot of heat aura. Oh, also, you can hit F2. And we can see, let's see. No rain, daylight. There is 2 hostile dominion now, and it is still heat 4. So, pretty good for us. Front lines meet. Fireballs start coming in. We have split up a lot. These guys, I would be kind of worried about. They are surrounded by a lot of falchineers, but they are on what? 16 defense currently, with the fact that they're surrounded kind of debuffs your defense a lot. These long dead horses went on attack rear, unfortunately, so a lot of our mages just start firing fireballs at these guys. Not very accurately. So it draws some of the fireballs away from these guys. But you know, enough fireballs are hitting these guys, I think. Priests are banishing the undead. Carrot's not really doing much, getting surrounded. We are a bit split up is the thing, but... You know, in general we're doing pretty good. I think these guys were just summoning undead. Yeah, they're summoning some soulless warriors. I don't think he quite has Horde of Skeletons, probably. These guys go off script and use some of the fire gems. I have to fix that. Summoning some fire relays, a bit late for that. This is going pretty well though. Speed it up a bit. Yeah, not much you could do though. Thankfully. That looks like the mage. Well, one of them. I don't think he's going to escape. No. Good try though. And there we go. Not bad. Phenomenal, in fact. So there we go, clearing out 213 units worth of stuff, including 1 mage and 1 lizard lord. It cost us 13 archers because, yeah, those long dead horses on attack rear managed to get to the archers, and I think most of them then died to fireballs, unfortunately. I'm not sure. Oh no, there were 11 kills to the long dead horses. That probably was some of these guys. Yeah. Muspel Giants, though, with 206 kills. Nice work. Not much else to say about this. Lack of mage support is surprising. Might have been a bit different in that case, but I don't know. As it is, I will happily take the W, and we can move on now. It's probably the majority of Kitiz's army, who I had to guess. Event then, Dubros, 111 gold. Pretty nice. And the fort in Grainport is still open. We can storm that this turn. Yeah. Oh, hey, it's Kalem's elephant again as well. So, if I had to guess, I'd say either Katiz doesn't have many mages because he had a rough start, and I'm still guessing maybe his god died at some point. Maybe he recruited a bunch of priests to try and get it back quickly. Or he's just desperately trying to research Horde of Skeletons or something. Either way, did not deploy many mages here. So, I don't know if he can do much now, because he doesn't have a lot of army. I think we might just roll through now and crush him completely. But we'll see, you know. He must have a bunch of mages somewhere, so... Maybe they're all inside this fort, I don't know. But we're just going to storm castle immediately. I moved a scout back to ping it just in case we wanted to, but... not much point now. We still have basically our entire army intact, so... If this did nothing to us, I can't imagine that whatever's in the fort will. But you never know. It's always a bit more difficult getting through a gate than fighting in the open field. As it is, though. Yeah. Storming the castle, not much more to say about that. A few more reinforcements on the way here. So they'll be arriving outside the fort at least. And yeah, we've got a bunch more archers on the way down too. I think I've stopped recruiting these, yeah. We hit the kind of point where we couldn't quite sustain all of our full recruitment. So I've cancelled recruitment for now. Well, I've turned off repeat, basically. So we'll just get the last few things out. Like this fort couldn't repeat this turn, so there's nothing here. But I queued up a, what are these called? Whisperwood Enchantress. Queued up one of these guys though. And yeah, stop the archers. Making sure we still get the cap stuff though. But I won't just spam mages and units every turn now. I'll just individually buy things when we actually need them. Because yeah, we can't support much. We have so much outgoing, unfortunately. Most of that is from the giants and then our mages, yeah. We just have a lot of expensive stuff, unfortunately. None of our mages are sacred either, so you don't get a discount on them. Our sacred units are sacred, so they do cost less upkeep than they might otherwise, but they're still so expensive, aren't they? Yeah, 56 gold per year for every giant. Well, let's hopefully take all this territory and then pick up +2 growth on our scales if things continue going well. Besides that, I don't think there is much to say at the moment. Research currently looks like this, so still pretty good. We'll definitely try and get Evocation 5. Might just pivot straight into construction then and try and get the Steel Ovens doing something useful. Gem income is, you know, reasonable, but definitely need to find some more sites as well. Next turn, I might just go through the whole nation, just look for who we can have just permanently site searching and just start sending them out, looking for, I don't know, fire certainly, air certainly. I'm not sure about water. I mean, I guess we have the Jades, they can do something with those. Astral's always useful. Definitely want those. Nature, I guess, since we have N2s now. Glamour? I don't really know what you do with Glamour. I guess we should just search for everything though. It's fine. And that is it, I think, though, for this turn. PD is mostly everywhere, I think. Just missing from Grainport. I'll stick this up to 11, why not? But we'll fix that next turn. Anyway, let's turn 24. 25, in fact. Nice start to the video. Hopefully, things stay positive. Stay tuned and find out. Hello, welcome back. One battle. Fortress of Grainport. So my expectation is that this would be empty. It's actually not. Here's where all the mages are. So there's actually tons of mages here. Lots of D2s and D1s. Yeah. I guess the hope was that the army would weaken me. And that I wouldn't be able to storm into a mass of skeleton spam, although it doesn't look like he has Horde of Skeletons yet still. Which is always a problem. It's like a combination of a very rough start for Katiz. And then a very bad time for him to get attacked. As it is though, it still is kind of a job for us to get through the gate. There's a lot of stuff we have to chew through. Fortunately, we have my Prophet and 3 Priests, plus all of the mages are on advance and cast spells, so... Lots of banishes. And lots of, what is it called? Fire Blast? The short-range fire spell that they do? Yeah, Fire Blast. It takes us a while. And during this time, the archers are moving forwards as well, so... they start catching fire, unfortunately. One of the risks of getting clogged up like this. But we eventually get through all these skellies. Here we go. Almost there. Put it on turbo speed. And once we get through the gate, things go a little bit quicker. So there we go. The fort is ours. Cost us quite a few archers, I think. Yeah, 14 archers, but not much else. And yeah, you can see that's a lot of mages too. It's 18 mages there. Plus some priests. So far so good. Still hasn't really cost us anything. You can see the priests doing work there, 141 kills between them. Yeah, that was a really good battle for the mages, actually. Tons of kills between them. Events then, Eric's, we got 56 gold from Ancient Treasure. And Godwood, some Unrest, and Magic. Lots of enemy dominion here. That's it for messages. Here's the front lines now. We're down quite a lot of archers, but fortunately we have, what is this, 36 more coming? Yeah, there really aren't many left with the army now. I'm going to take a moment to build a temple in this fort. I think it's possible we could storm kill Katiz instead of storming his cap. Next target is going to be Perenna. Would be nice to cap this, claim the throne. Get that growth on our scales. And then also slap a temple down here too. So a big stack is going to move to Sodden Merc first. So this threatens his cap and Perenna. So yeah, same army basically. I've condensed things a bit. We have more giants just in a big long line. And far fewer archers now, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is. Scripts are all the same otherwise. So we'll head into Sodden Merc. I'm worried we might have starvation issues as soon as we arrive there. But from Sodden Merc, we'll just go on to Perenna. That'll be that, I think. Reinforcements will be in Eric's as well, so they'll be able to join in. I think probably this fort is going to be easier than this one was, because he only just took this and claimed it, so there can't be many mages in it. We haven't seen his god yet, though. I don't know where that is. I don't think Katiz can really do much at this point, though. We killed, what, 250 units or something last turn, and then 18 mages this turn? He's in a pretty weak position. Let's see how we go. So into Eric's and Sodden Merc this turn, and then we'll move on to Perenna next turn. Probably just storm it as soon as it breaks open. Not sure I see any reason not to. By the way, is this new? This, select an army and see the army stats here underneath the province stats. Did that just get added in a patch? It's nice. You can see we have 540 siege strength with this stack. Is that enough to just break this in one turn? Yeah, cool. So that's pretty nice. You can also see we eat 250 supplies. So yeah. I'm gonna have to see how that goes next turn. I'm gonna leave behind finally these two horribly wounded fire giants, including the dude who's limping and crippled. So he gets to retire here with his friend who has a never healing wound in battle fright. They get to just defend this fort forever. And besides that, not a lot to say. I am going to start doing more site searching now though, so moving a bunch of mages to Kasavik, who this guy can search for D2, this one A2, this one Astral 1, and this one F2 and G2. So lots of site searching between these four ladies. They can start in Kasavik and then walk around site searching together. And there's a Jade Sword going to go to Jabal Quiche and search there for now. Look for N1, W1. Besides that, we're doing 179 research. If all of these mages were researching, we'd be at almost 600 research, which is pretty cool. So I think we're going to try and wrap this war up as soon as possible and then immediately pivot to construction. Churn out a ton of lightless lanterns from the steel ovens. And then probably just rush it then immediately to enchantment and put up... is it enchantment? Yeah, Eternal Pyre. I think those would be the next two targets before we do anything further. At that point, well, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, that's it for now. Turn 26. Got the PD and Eric's up to, what, 20? It's pretty good. It's heavy cab PD, so I'll keep hold of things as we move down. Well, I didn't put the PD up here. I guess I should a little bit. It's not very good PD, because it's a fort. It's just a couple of dudes. But whatever. I'll try and keep these provinces as safe as we can as we move down. Otherwise, though, that is it. Really wish we had more scouts so I could see more of the world now, but maybe we'll find some death sites, get some gems, and I can summon some servants. That's turn 26, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. Some evocation is done. Not sure this gives us anything super useful, although we can do fire clouds now, which is cool. It's a pretty big AoE as well. I might have some of our dudes do that, why not? Might be cool. We'll keep going for falling fires though. And then yeah, we'll start trying to get up the construction if we can. See how that goes. Battle in Sudden Murk, not much to see though. There is some, well there were some units hanging around, but... Actually, how did that giant die? Slightly curious about that. That is a very, very long line of giants now, okay. I wonder if I'll actually see it dying. Probably not. Is it poison at the end of the battle, maybe? Oh, that guy was bleeding as well, okay. Well, unlucky. We lost a giant there. That's the most that's the most damage we've taken during the war so far. Events then scroll point, we got unrest and missing people, more unrest, and then unrest in Gunninith Mercs as well, so not a great time for events. Event, we're also losing magic everywhere. Lost our scout on Katiz, currently patrolling with a bunch of elite warriors. And Pyrenee's been vanquished. I think that's the first person been vanquished so far, isn't it? Well, farewell to them. Anyway, here's the map now. For us, things still pretty quiet. Katiz not making any moves just yet. Can see that his god is still sitting in his cap. I guess he's trying to research Horde of Skeletons and replenish his units. I'm still just going to detour and do this fort first. We'll take the throne. I think it might be nice to start pushing out Dominion now. This province is the thickest enemy Dominion we've seen so far, 6. We've got a temple here in Grainport. This is neutral already. Heat 5 still. What is with the heat skills here? Yeah, we've got our prophet spreading some Dominion as well. We'll take the throne and put a temple down here. I think we might start squashing Katiz's Dominion. I'll try and grab these provinces quickly and then just sit on his cap, preaching. See if we can just dom kill him. Fingers crossed. And that's it, pretty much for the orders this turn. Just gonna move everything on to this fort for now. So, same army. We now have a bunch of archers with us, so replenish the ones that we've been losing. I'll put them over on a real commander once we arrive. And I imagine this gets cracked open immediately. This is 523 siege strength, and this is 71. I don't know, there's quite a lot of stuff in it. Maybe he's got enough defense to keep it upright for a turn. We'll see. The fact that I moved here means he has to probably defend his cap, right? In case I attack that next. So he's probably not going to move any reinforcements here this turn. If he even can. And yeah, I think this is going to be fine. We'll just siege it for 2 turns probably. And then knock it over. Besides that, the only movements up here are just people site searching, so these site searches and these site searches. So hopefully we find something. And I'm also going to move the next lot of giants this way actually. They can go to Durland. Maybe take this province finally. That would be nice. We've still got these guys patrolling here, well, preaching actually. See if they can do something about this event. I haven't looked up how it works, so I don't know. I don't remember. I think maybe it has to get preached up to a certain number of candles before the event ends or progresses or whatever. We'll see. But otherwise, yep, that's it for this turn. So, still pretty simple turns for us, thankfully. That was turn 27. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it anyway. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.